About 4 weeks ago, or maybe 5 weeks ago, there was a sermon. And I thought it went pretty, I thought God's message got out. A lady asked me a couple of days later, what did that mean exactly? And I thought, you know what? I never explained it good enough if she has to ask me that. The reason I'm sharing that is, what does this verse mean? It is a beautiful promise. Jesus' answer, not only, O you of little faith, stop thinking that way, is this. We're on the mountain. The Master is teaching us, and he says, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness. His kingdom. What are we talking about? If I said to you, how are you walking in God's kingdom? Would you have any idea what I'm talking about? God's kingdom on earth is what? It is a full life that doesn't worry about what Jesus is talking about. That is part of the fulfillment of his kingdom. It is communing with him. How many of you commune with God on a daily basis? That is part of his kingdom. Jesus is telling them and me and you. What about reading the Word? Do you pray to God before you read, during you read, or afterwards? Or are you just getting through today's assignment? I'm not picking on you, but what is Jesus talking about? He's talking about God's kingdom on earth. How are we holding up? How are we doing with it? How's your prayer life? Is your prayer life a wish list, or do you actually listen to him also? How important is it to you? If you miss your prayer during the day, during your normal time, are you off a kilter or not? This isn't a guilt trip here. But this is Jesus' answer to worry. This is the golden promise here. Seek ye first his kingdom. Relying upon God. How many of us Monday morning can walk into work relying more upon the Lord because Jesus said so? That's what he wants. Seek ye first his kingdom and his righteousness. The right way to live for him. If he spent a day with you, how much would be thumbs up and thumbs down? How much of it would he say, that's great, Janice? Or would he say, are you sure, Shirley? I pick on Shirley because I love her. I truly do. She is a saint. But seriously, if the answer to worry is seeking his righteousness and his kingdom, what does it mean and how are we doing? You see, when we get our minds and things in heaven above and pleasing Jesus Christ, whether they get the seed corn out in 3 days or whatever, really isn't important. What is important is I trust in the Lord Jesus Christ because he promised he's going to take care of me. We're all the same. We all have worries. Where's our confidence? What's it in? Jesus has given us the answer. And all these things will be given to you if you worry enough. And all these things will be given to you if you fret. If you feel like you're not being treated fairly. No. Seek ye first his kingdom and his righteousness. To close out the sermon, I want to do this. You read it so good last time. Let's stand and read it, and that will be our close. Listen to what you are reading. Take it with you tomorrow, this afternoon. Let us stand. You start us. Verse 33. But seek ye first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. You see it, Joseph? 33. That means tomorrow, Joseph, we live for him. Okay? Cool. I said, cool. Tomorrow we live for his kingdom and his righteousness. Tomorrow you are Jesus Christ's boy at Chickley High School. Okay, yes. I know you love Jesus. Now I got you up. You sang so good last week a cappella. What?